guys, today I'm going to go ahead and explain the second part of the figure drawing packet. So this is adding the details, the face. So it says the human skull is the bony structure that forms the head in the human skeleton. It supports the structures of the face and forms a cavity for the brain. It protects the brain from injury. When drawing the skull, start with a large circle and add triangular curved lines for the lower jaw. Next, draw the center line in the face. So what this is going to do, and I'll go ahead and switch to my document camera so I can show you. This is going to show you the profile view, which is the kind of side view, and then a front view of the skull. So it would be the equivalent of doing this, which is the front view, and this is the profile or side view. And then this, we call this a 3/4 view. Okay, so that's a 3/4 view. So those are going to be the three basic ones that we're going to work with today. So you're going to follow these steps and you're going to draw your example right here. Then on the back, you can see that I am teaching you how to do all of these, the profile view, the 3/4 view, and the front view, but I'm showing you where the placement of the eyes should go. So it says, place 3 lines in the center of the face. The lines for the eyes should be placed halfway down the face. And this is something that people get wrong. And it seems weird, but if you look at the face, it is halfway down the circle, okay? The next line hits the nostrils and bottom of the earlobes. The bottom line is where the mouth will be. So copy the 3 examples below. So when I'm working with this, I would do the same like process as the back. So I would do the circle, then I would add the jaw, then I go ahead and add the details. So for example, let's do I guess we'll do this one. So I would do the circle first, again. Then I would go ahead and draw the jaw. So let me see exactly how they drew the jaw on the back. Ooh, that is pretty pointy. Okay, so I'm going to draw the jaw, let's say, lightly, okay, because you're going to have to do some erasing. It looks like a duck. All right, then what I'm going to do is I will draw like the shoulders, just a little suggestion of the shoulders. And then I obviously drew this too dark. So once I am ready to do the details, I will kind of fill in what I think this should look like. And the basic, whatever I said, duck, is correct. It's just that it looked kind of weird. So I go halfway down the circle and I'm going to put a line. Okay, and you want to do this lightly because you're going to have to erase it anyway. Then about, I would say, halfway beyond that, I'm going to put a line here. And I already drew the nose in because I know how to do this, but oh well. And then halfway beyond that, I'm going to draw another line. And this is going to give you placement for the ears, the eyes, and the nose. So on that line, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to draw the eye. And I already have the nose, but if you didn't have the nose, you could draw the nose in there. I made my eye a bit big. Then I'm going to put the ear kind of towards the back. It's going to hit that top and bottom line there. And then I can add in kind of like just a line for the mouth. I'm not really interested in, doing like a professional mouth here. I'm just wanting you to realize where these go. So the same thing would happen for the 3/4 view. I would draw a circle. I would go ahead and get the basic shape of like the jaw, the chin in there. Get a little bit of shoulder and neck. Okay, and then I go through and I say, okay, halfway down the circle is going to be the eyes. Halfway beyond that is going to be the nose. And then halfway in between that is going to be the mouth. So then I go through and say, all right, here's the eye. Remember, this is a 3/4 view. And I can always go back. And if something is incorrect, I'll change it. So I may get this right the first time. I may not, and that's okay. And then I would add the mouth on this last one. Ooh, she's got some really pointy lips there. All right. So obviously it doesn't look, done yet. Oh, I forgot the ear. So it goes in this top line and then the bottom line. And then obviously I'd have to add hair, and the hair could go off of that, but I'm not adding hair for this one. Same thing for this one. So I would do this. I'm going to have you do that on your own. All right. Once I have that down, I'm ready for the last page. And the last page, it's asking you to first identify what view is going on. So for example, this is a profile view. Remember, there are 3 types. So profile, you can even go and do this. 3/4 view. This is also a 3/4 view. It looks like it could be a profile, but it's 3/4. This one is the front view. This one is profile. This one is, I'm going to say it's 3/4. It could be also almost front view. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my number 1, number 2, and number 3, and this shows you how to do all of them. So this is profile. This is 3/4, and then this would be the front view. So when I start this off, I'm going to start it off the same way with a circle and then the side of the face. So you can see on my example, since I identified this as the profile, I started it off with a circle and the side of the face. I identified where the eyes, the nose, and the mouth go. So when I start off this one, I'm going to start it off exactly the same way as this one. When I do this one, again, it's 3/4 or 3/4 view. The difference is, and again, do this lightly because you might need to erase. I am going to realize, though, that this one is on the side, that this one faces the left. This is tough because this one almost is a profile. And then I would have to add in the neck to the best of my ability and then draw it in. So if you do this one a profile, it's really almost the same. Okay, so I would go through, and you may want to get the basics down before you do the details. The only thing I need from you in here is the eyes, the nose, the mouth. If you're like, oh, I really wanted to add a little bit of hair in, you can add hair, but really all I'm expecting is it to look similar to this, because I want you to be able to identify when you look at a picture, what view is that and how would I draw it. If you have additional questions, please let me know. Again, I want you to be patient with yourself because this is difficult and you are going to have to erase. Thanks.